Hello, everyone. I am BP31, and today we have our grand finals of the Super Mario Odyssey Division S Any Percent tournament. In with us today, we have a really nice looking race between Video Game Review, VGR, and DannyGeffen. Both really impressive and consistent runners with about a 39-second difference in PBs, both rocking 58s. Very good times. And joining me today in the booth is going to be Lucine Speedruns. How you doing today?
I'm doing well today. How are you?
Pretty good. Kind of a bit tired myself as well, but overall doing pretty good.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. You looking forward to today's race?
I am really excited for today's race. I know it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, for sure. These guys have both been practicing a good bit for this, and I regard them as some of the more consistent players in the community, at least. I don't know. I regard a lot of people as consistent. They might not say the same, but it's really hard to play this game at a high level consistently. So definitely a lot to look out for. And just a brief overview as to what's going to be happening today. Danny has been working his way through the losers bracket of this tournament for a long while right now. And that means he has taken a loss this tournament, unfortunately. He took an early loss in this and will have to win 2 matches in order to take it over VGR. VGR, sitting in the winner's side, has not lost yet. So in order to take him down, he will have to take that first loss and then be eliminated from the tournament. So just heads up, Danny has to win 2 matches, VGR has to win 1, and then that'll be the decider of the champion of the Super Mario Odyssey Division S League. So let's get right into it. Both of the runners look set up on the DSTA screen, and let's get going. Good luck to both runners, and let's see what we have to say.
Luck to both runners.
It's always crazy to me that 2053 is actually like a valid year on the Switch to do to do DSTA. It's so far in the future.
I mean, you can go out to 2060 if you really wanted to.
But why? Like, that hasn't happened yet, man. What's happening?
I, I don't know. I guess the Switch has just been programmed to know every single DST.
Yeah, we're here. It's kind of funny. But then if we end up removing DSTA, will they update the Switch, just removing it permanently? Just completely screwing over Odyssey runners everywhere except... Oh wait, no, it wouldn't even work on certain days. That'd be pretty funny. But
Yeah,
I doubt
people
that'll
can
happen.
just use other years, I think.
Yeah,
Unless it just doesn't happen.
All right, so it looks like we're getting right into cap. It looks like VGR is going to be starting about 3 seconds on this clock, and Danny about 6 seconds. If there's going to be any synchronization that needs to happen, but for our purposes, that'll just let us know what sort of pace these guys are on at the end of the run and whatnot. So we'll just be getting right into it as of right now. Just a brief mention on the other DSCA date. It looked like Danny was rocking the April 4th, 2004, the 040404. Love that one. Definitely an S2 DSTA date up with Pi Day.
Personally, I used a 2003 for my DSTA.
What date is that? I haven't seen
It's
that one.
April 6th.
463. Nice. Yeah, here we go. Getting off into cap. Looking like a decent start. Not too much roll speed from Danny on the little bit of a downhill slope there. VGR probably going to be saving a little bit of time there. But more importantly, we're going to be going into Frog Room. And there is a minor strat in here called Water Roll. We're going to see it right here. There we go. Very nice water roll from VGR. Let's see about Danny. Oh, we're not getting it. That's going to be about a... Oh!
And missing the frog!
The frog is so dumb. That's pure RNG. Well, not pure RNG. You can prevent it by looking down and the frogs won't be triggered and move. That is an RNG time loss, unfortunately, for Danny. Not a lucky start for him. But only losing another half a second or so. So, just not the end of the world, but kind of a frustrating way to begin any run. That would be a reset for most people.
Now both runners are doing different versions of left side. VGR with the dive vault and Danny with the triple jump. Both of them are able to get topper quite nicely. Very clean.
Danny got the frame perfect. Danny got the frame perfect. What's it called? Frame perfect.
The first person trick. Yeah.
Frame perfect first person. Yeah. If you do a first person on the last frame before the cutscene starts, Mario will just appear standing in the arena, which is always very comical to see.
Yes, there's also. Can you do it with all brutals? Because I know that you can also do it with
You can do it with all
spirit.
brutals. Yep. Yeah, you can do it with Harriet, Spirit. It's easier with Spirit because you kind of end the fight and then immediately first person and you get it a decent number of times.
Yeah.
Just because you don't have, it's a pretty tight window to press the first person button there anyway. But yeah. Looks like we're going to be breaking open the first moon. I've seen Danny in races not go for DSS, so I'm not expecting that out of him. However, for VGR, I'm not too certain. VGR 5800 runner, meaning he's going for 57, so definitely on the grind right now and probably rocking a lot of DSS attempts, so might be feeling confident, but we'll see. I'm sort of doubting it. Yeah, not going to be going for it. Really risky. Makes sense.
VGR getting stuck on the rock.
That's such an annoying like second time loss because it's deceptively large because you lose all of your speed and are not quite in the
Yeah,
cutscene trigger zone.
you land just in front of the rock instead of on the rock, which is unfortunate.
Now, let's see if this is a clean dynasty. If that is insta-dive, we'll do it. Oh, he didn't do it. Insta-dive is such an unnecessary time loss, time save there.
And he did look like he was going for insta-dive.
Yeah, now the Madam Brutal fight, pretty simple. Looks like we don't have any down throw endurers, unfortunately. I don't know. I've always been partial to the ground pound down throw strat to make sure Cappy is for sure far enough away during this fight, but not really necessary.
I've never actually seen that doing a ground pound down throw.
Oh, it's the best. Highly recommend. Makes it free.
Yeah, I always just do a cap throw to the side and then move Mario.
See, but then if you move Mario, then there's a chance you get snapped at, and then you just miss the dive. I mean the backflip onto the chain chomp, which is always really annoying. But yeah, looking like VGR off to a pretty solid lead at the beginning. I'm expecting both chest flips. Oh wait, VGR doesn't
Oh,
do
VGR's
chest flip?
not going for chest clip.
That's crazy. Very consistent strats for VGR so
Well,
far.
Danny is going for chest clip.
Yeah, I know Danny does. He has a very weird setup too. That actually might
He
be
did
a
get
high
it.
warp. High warp? Okay, not quite. Not going for the high warp strats, but pretty good chest clip nonetheless.
No, I think
Yeah,
they're closer, and they don't seem that fast to me. I could probably beat one of them with my
yeah,
one
for
of
sure.
5.
They're like decent. Like, they're
Yeah, they're just
okay.
decent.
They only have like top 30 times. Like they're not that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, just really fast is basically all it is.
I mean, VGR is top 10, but like I could probably beat him, no problem.
VGR is top 10. I forget how many 58s we have. It's getting absurd. Let me check. I have the leaderboard open right now. Let me just wait for it
Okay.
to load. I know VGR is like 6th. No. Okay, no, I was right. VGR is 7th. Okay, I was wrong. VGR is 7th actually. But hasn't had his PB verified just yet. And it looks like Danny is 16th on the leaderboard right now. So such a good match, dudes. Some really top level talent here.
Nah, I could beat them.
No problem, of course.
Yeah.
They just need to like make a few minutes of mistakes for me to beat them, you know? No big deal.
Yeah, let me complete both Cap and Cascade and get DS and get the seed before they start.
Then we're good. Make it fair, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Danny with the interesting speed plan, but seems consistent at it. I don't know if that's faster. It looks pretty nice.
Yeah, as long as he's
Top
planted.
28, man. I said
exact
exact place, Danny. All right. I was being conservative with top 30. I didn't know for sure how many 58s we got, but yeah. Actually, I should have known because what I'm
on the railing.
and he doesn't know the backup. That's a shame. There's a really silly niche backup that you can do there. If you do a spin pound, up throw into the carpet, then wall jump, and then immediately up throw dive and roll boot, and just hold Z, you'll get a pipe suck into the pipe. It's a really silly backup, but it works basically every time, and I really like that because
Both runners are going to be getting high on a bird though.
That's good. That's really good. That's probably no. That's actually less time loss missing that than bonking there, which is really sad.
Danny is gonna lose a tiny bit of time with that helicopter Mario.
I think he was probably just aligning for the. Oh, that's really
Danny
bad.
bonking on Archway!
Speaking of bad bonks, that's even worse than what just happened to VGR.
Not
And
knowing
don't
the
back it
backup
up,
to get up the
Danny.
icicle!
Danny, just you gotta just take the L and then backflip away from the icicle, then dive back onto the other side. It's not it's a really annoying place to start backing up from. So because of the physics of the icicle, but
Yeah.
what you're gonna do. Looking good for Dram, but his platform cycle is going to be a little bit off now, which can be a little bit of a problem later on in Sand. We'll have to see how he manages that. VGR, on the other hand, going to have a solid platform cycle since it got reset after the pipe, and has had clean movement since. So, looking like we're back to about the deficit we saw out of Cascade with VGR in the lead.
So what is
What the
Sand the new
what
curse
just,
kingdom for top
what
runners?
just happened? Oh no, Sand is kind of hellish for top runners now. That's a good backup. I've never seen that. Very nice. Knowing to ground pound after missing the cap return jump there is Danny. Ooh, and going for this. Very nice. Love to see it. Love to see the fast strats.
Yes.
Alright, let's watch VGR's platform clip here. This could make or break the Sand Kingdom. 8 seconds time loss if he misses the cycle. This looks very good. Now he just has to get the clip on time.
Oh no!
Oh wait, it was coming
It's
back.
coming
I thought it was...
towards the platform.
That's
Oh,
really
no.
bad. That's awful. So about 8 seconds of time loss there for VGR. Not good at all. Giving Danny a lot of time to catch up. Because this is really close. Oh, perfect!
And he gets
Beautiful! And he had such a hard setup with the Miss Dram. Oh my god, that is an amazing backup. Incredible time save there from Danny. Super great. Like, honestly, S tier improv on making that cycle and knowing exactly how to adjust the camera and whatnot in order to manipulate where the platform was when he got there. But might have been good luck, but overall really good to actually do whatever. Okay, he made the luck work for him. If it was luck,
like
and he made the skill work,
if not the best cycle, if you can get it.
He got there right before the bullet bill. Any faster, and he would have gotten screwed over. I'm just really good. I don't know, man. I'm giving you credit for it. Don't worry. Like, you get complete credit for making that work, no matter what happened. But
Exactly.
you can't go any slower than that, because if you go slower, then you're going to capture the bullet bill and fail the trick. If you go any faster, you're probably going to get screwed by the platform. So that legitimately might be the fastest possible way of doing that trick. So very nicely done from Danny, and then making it very close to VGR. Incredible stuff. Kind of saving this early game, honestly. Like, it's still nothing that these runners would continue doing reset attempts for 57, but keeping it close in the early portion of the game.
Yes. Now we will be heading into Lake Kingdom, and the only fast stuff here is Lake Cliff. So we will have to see how that goes.
I wonder if I really don't know what VGR goes for. It's about only a second time loss to go for the triple jump Lake Cliff. So it's borderline worth it in a race because it's very low risk and like 5-second reward, which is very high in this game. But I don't know. It's also pretty hard if you don't put a lot of time in practicing it. So let's see. Okay, doesn't look like we're going to be seeing it. But there is a triple jump moon flip you can do on that moon. Oh wait, Danny! Let's see this.
He's gonna go for it.
Oh, that's I don't think that works unless we can't see the shadow. Oh my god!
It did work!
He's winning! He's in the lead!
He's winning! Oh my god!
That's crazy! Oh my...
Oh my god, VGR is in the lead by like 0.2 seconds.
No, he is. His timer started earlier.
All right.
That's so crazy. Danny is popping off right now. What is going on?
The triple jump Lake Cliff for the win.
Oh my god. This is such a close race, but of course, we're only 11 minutes in, and we're already popping off this hard. Just a fifth of the way through the race. And these runners are synchronized going over to Dory. And wait, I think Danny got a faster way of doing Dory because he had the camera nip from, probably unintentionally because he had a little bit of a misstep with the movement, breaking open the chest. But actually ending up getting a little bit faster of a Dory cycle and going to save a little bit of time getting to the broken pillar. That's actually really funny. Oh, is
Did he
this
go
going to be
for
good?
the screen? Go for the
Look
camera
at
clip.
this. Oh my god. It's so
Saving 7 frames.
it's so close. And Danny's winning on our screen now. That's crazy.
Yes.
Man, and
A
hey guys, that's a
241.
241.
A
A
4-second
4-second.
gold.
Jesus, man. Nice job, Danny. Very, very good late.
Good job, Danny.
I love how the BT Street T strats like that are now used in races. It's so cool. Honestly though, like the triple jump late clip is one of the most. It's a really nice strat for new top level runs because very rarely is there a faster strat that doesn't lose a lot of time to go for. Like flooded pipes, the faster cycle loses like 11 seconds if you miss. It's really, really bad if you end up missing it in a pipeway, and wooded it saves like half a second to a second if you do it well. This one, it takes a second to set up. If you miss, you just lose that second, and if you get it, it's like a 3 or 4 second time save or so. So really nice and refreshing to get one of those sorts of strats in the run for once. But you definitely need to be really good to know how to do that trick.
And on our screen, VGR is in the lead because he did seem to have better mashing.
Yeah. Yeah, mashing is very interesting in this game. I'm actually surprised because he lost a solid half second on that mashing. One of the really top level skills is to focus on how fast you're mashing because it can save a lot and accumulate throughout the 14 kingdoms in this speedrun.
Did he not? Oh, I thought Danny wasn't going to go for the camera net, but I didn't know that you could do it so far into the...
Oh, I found it easy. I actually found it easier to do it a little bit later, but definitely a little bit rare to see it, that strat.
Danny not going to be getting fast enough, boy.
Yeah, that was a really snowed up boy because he also went backwards to try to get it, which is never worth it. I will, in my honest opinion. Like, in my opinion, you should just be getting a little bit of a bigger launch with the uproot by going a bit high if you're not in a good position to get speeding up boy. That looks like a good nut clip for VGR.
Danny wall jumping
That's good.
for a nut clip, but still going to get it.
Yep. A little bit scary, but making it work. A little bit of a sloppy start to wooded, but a very good out of bounds section.
Yep.
And VGR ramping. Oh, nice triple ramp. Oh, so good. So good.
Wall jumpless from both runners.
So good.
Very
well
clean
done.
both runners. And the instant spin pound on the nut.
So good. And both of these guys are showing off some really nice movement right now. You love to see it, really.
Yes, you really do.
Oh,
sorry. Danny captured that upper.
I cursed Danny. I'm sorry, Danny.
Everybody blame BP for that.
No, it's not my fault, I swear. Yeah, oh, cool strat. Oh, jumping on this slope. Love to see it.
Oh, I love seeing that.
That's one of the coolest strats in the round.
And not getting the bonk. Wall sliding.
Oh, it's so hot. Love the movement so much here.
Yes.
Wooded is such a cool kingdom. Oh, and roll boost FRS?
Roll boost FRS?
Why?
Oh, no double roll boost.
That saves like 0.5. So unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Yo, Lightron, what's up?
Lightron, thank you for the raid.
Oh, that could be really bad. Is he dying? He didn't get the checkpoint. Yeah, that was really... Yeah. That is...
Oh my god!
Not good. I don't know what the backup is. Did he get the checkpoint? No, he didn't.
No,
okay.
he didn't!
This is okay, actually. Because... no, there's only 4 moons down here. He should go into Deep Woods. He should have gone into Deep Woods. That is really bad. Yeah, that's... might be the race. Because the 4 moons that are available at this point in the kingdom in this area are going to be this moon he's getting now, Flooded Pipeway, and then Fire in the Cave. But that's 4, not 5. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Definitely Deep Woods was the play here. That's so unfortunate. had so many good strats into the really, honestly, it's such an unfortunate like way that the game works that sometimes when you do a roll cancel, you can just end up going directly in the direction that you go, and it's can be hard if you don't immediately jump after to get a roll cancel
Yeah.
jump. But
Danny
yeah,
gonna be
falling
messing up
victim to
flooded
that.
pipes too.
Yeah, it's very close to over at this point. This is so hard to come back from. There's a lot that can go wrong in the late game, but it'll take a heck of a lot to bring this one back. Because it has
Yeah,
to get this moon and then another one, which I don't even know what his plan for the backup is here. But yeah, VGR, gotta shout out that high 455. Okay, 456. 456 wooded. Very, very nice. Anything under 5 minutes is a really impressive time. So, especially for a race, getting something that good, that consistently, incredibly nicely done. Oh, plunking into the wall.
yeah, but as a SM64 community likes to say, there's always Tippy.
There's always Tippy. So true, so true. You never know when VGR will boot up SM64 on 3D All-Stars.
Yes.
There's no moons around here for him to get, except for Piranha. That's really
That's
slow.
so slow.
Because you have to wait for the whole cutscene as well.
Yeah.
At least get the checkpoints with damage refill. Okay, good. Yeah. I feel like a casual player. Yeah, I'm sorry, Danny. It's really hard, especially with the backups like that. That's movement you see in no category at all, except I think that movement from Pipeway up to the Piranha Moon is in all sub areas, but nobody runs that category except for like a few people, like Bugfish. You can find people that ever get past. So it's very, very niche. Okay, here we go. VGR finishing up Cloud and Danny finishing up Lost, looking like about a minute and 35-second deficit for Danny, unfortunately. Or 30. Minute 30 to 35. Happens to the best of us. What it is kind of that kingdom, you know? If you take one death, you're just gonna respawn at the very beginning of the kingdom. Last place you get a respawn. So really, really difficult. But time for Lost, one of the most impressive kingdoms in the game. VGR starting off with some really clean movement. Landing on Cappy there, saving a nice 8 frames, and nice! Getting a triple throw strat onto the butterfly. Very nicely done. Ooh, a nice cloud
Danny
boost.
getting a cloud boost.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. And getting Luigi Hintart, also very good.
Gonna save time in Metro.
For sure, for sure. Looks like VGR, it doesn't look like he got it, honestly.
VGR is struggling to get inside of Rising Pillar.
That's an annoying moon anyway. Oh, going for that, the spin throw strat. Oh, that's a risky, man, that was a really suspicious wall jump.
Yes. I thought he was gonna be too low for that.
Okay, triple time. Yeah, Lost is another one of those kingdoms. There's a lot of potential for pretty large time losses, but a lot less common than Wooded because typically the movement's a little bit tighter and the backups are more widely known.
Yeah.
But looking like VGR off to a pretty good one. Only a few minor mistakes, like the stone pillar, the rising pillar, and the how'd that miss? Dive vaults are so finicky sometimes.
That honestly should have been a hit.
Very nice beginning movement for Danny still, besides the moon tree. Oh, I love that roll cancel. I'm really,
100%.
really bad at instant roll cancels.
Like,
so
why
getting
couldn't have Nintendo fixed lost trees in 1.3?
True. They do work consistently. They're just really finicky to actually do things with. It just, they just are annoying, basically. things that are consistent but are annoying are like, okay, well, it's my fault, but why is the game programmed like this?
True. Peter going for that terrain bounce. That is actually gonna get it.
Ooh, Danny going for the fast version of reverse torpedo, looking good. Very nice. Meanwhile, on the other side of the screen, we're going to see City Hall coming up soon for VGR. Going to see a cycle skip going on in there at the very beginning. Good old Goomba hack.
Yes.
Very clean movement going into the City Hall. Here it comes.
Very nice.
A little bit low. Let's see if he knows the recovery method. Yeah, that was going to happen. When that happens, it's easiest to, in the middle of when you're jumping, just press one up input on your control stick, and then you'll be perfectly aligned to continue wall jumping all the way up. But VGR having a really nice backup with the just flipping up over the top and getting back into wall jumping against the pole. Not too bad overall.
Let's see how Mecha Wiggle goes. Gonna miss that first spin throw, but that's alright.
High key, worst boss.
Gonna get overloaded for that third shot.
No, high key, this is the most difficult and worst boss in the game.
It is.
I would say it's
most. Yes.
I would say new game as well, actually. Maybe even World Peace. I would say Cookatilo's better, which is kind of like the common other one. And then Mollusk, the main reason it might be worse is because there's still a somewhat unknown 25-second time loss in there, which is always really annoying for speedruns. Just that it just can randomly happen when you do your fastest strat. But
I don't
overall, you know, I don't mind Mollusk either though. But those are the two other ones that are typically in contention. And I think
you're gonna miss the one bubble. Having trouble getting it, but is gonna eventually get it.
Yeah. Yeah, with Wiggler, you have to memorize like what? There's a lot of patterns. I think 20-ish.
I think it's 24.
Yeah, that sounds right to me. I was thinking 18 or 24. I thought it was multiple of 6 for some reason.
Danny getting a good Goomba hack.
No.
Oh, keep getting that terrain bounce.
Unfortunate. Yeah, randomized patterns, some of which can just screw you over and lose you a lot of time, and overall just a lot of learning to do as well.
Pulling on the chest, almost falling all the way down. I'm
imagine he
shocked
goes
that
for the long jump.
Stayed on.
I was like half expecting a long jump. Like the faster one.
Yeah.
But it's time for Day Metro! Destroyer of runs. Day Metro is... You typically don't accrue a ton of big time losses here, but you can get a lot of really small ones. So it can really stack up a lot.
Yeah.
Danny
with an already cleaner Wiggler. Same for Scoop. And does get the drive-by.
Here we go. Looking good so far for VGR. Typically this is one of the more inconsistent sections, at least for me, of Day Metro, the very beginning. Everything up until bullet building tends to be a little bit strange because you have to deal with a lot of lag and moving parts. Like when you ground pound that trash, you'll have to deal with the trash bags flying everywhere, and they can screw you up a lot. Very nice wiggler from Danny, by the way. That was very clean. And then dealing with this crate here and going out from slots. There's just a lot of tight movement that you can bonk on, but VGR handling it quite nicely.
Will VGR get the spin throw? Is able to get it.
Love to see it. Also, I've been thinking, in slots, why don't we do like a backflip and then do like one of those moon flip upwards towards the door to save a few frames? I don't know if that would be faster because you are a little bit further from the ground, but it seems like you don't get much distance on the roll after the dive anyway. I don't know. That's just a strat my brain's been cooking. Who let him cook?
Let him cook.
I should probably send that to the BTT server, honestly.
Oh.
I don't know.
I mean, you can try.
I've tried. I'm not good enough to do the first beginning movement. Oh, wow. How did
Danny with a
that?
very clean drive-by.
That was a very sus drive-by. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know how the
No,
heck
no,
that
no, no,
worked.
no, 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 it was clean. Don't worry.
It was clean, but mostly clean due to the fact it worked. Oh, he's gonna go for the thing. VGR, do it, do it, do it. Oh, yes. Love to see that. The nice little roll boost, roll spin throw, roll cancel to capture the pylon there. Newly added optimization for a lot of top runners. Love to see it happen. I wasn't convinced that it saved a lot, but I did see
Danny
I did that a
going
lot.
great.
Oh, oh wait.
That long
Yeah,
jump.
there's not much in there. Not going for the frame jump. Okay, VGR, I gotta ask you about that later. Why do you have the frame jump in Wooded, but not in Metro when you missed that dive? Come on, man. One in Metro is so much easier. Here we go. Reverse peoples! Oh, that's such a good... Oh, okay, good, yeah. That was such a good vector on the triple jump. Very nice.
Yes.
He was destined to work. Such a good cycle, getting him in so early. Very, very nicely done. Gold choke? No, that stinks.
No, not the gold show.
It was a really good run for what it's worth. Before the mess up after the pull.
Danny just
Climbing to
barely
Disney.
getting that bullet bill.
Yep. So just gonna turn into a pro tips with BP session. But one thing that I do recommend, if you're a little bit slow on getting the first moon in bullet building, then instead of doing the backup where you go do a neutral bounce before capturing, I would recommend still doing a full bounce, then throwing Cappy upwards backwards. Because there's a chance that when you do an up through after a neutral bounce that it won't fully capture the bullet bill. And it's just a little bit more consistent to get the full height off of the cap bounce by not doing neutral bounce and then proceed by doing the upwards back throw. But just my take on that. It's also a much more beginner friendly strategy.
And this has been pro tips with BP. Stay tuned next time for more
I mean,
pro tips.
I tend to give a good number of my takes on strats in these. I don't know if I should.
No,
but...
no, you're good. I'm just doing a bit.
Yeah, but either way, making the bullet building work. Oh, reverse peoples. This has been a thing for Danny. That looks like it could work. Getting the triple off of the pool, off the garbage can, and he gets it. This has been.
It.
Oh my gosh, this has been such a growth arc. This is the training arc for reverse people's room. The past 3 races, I have watched Danny unfortunately fail this trick 3 times in a row in increasingly more embarrassing ways, but this time, mastering it, fully successful. He did it.
BP,
Let's go, Danny.
I did it, BP. I did it.
Stellar fashion, too. Very nicely done from Danny. As he goes off into Snow Kingdom. I don't know if that Snow Clips works.
I don't think that's working. That
It
does
did,
work.
okay. I'm impressed he knew that would work. That was impressive. That was a really weird setup. That is faster for all moves. Okay, noted. Oh wait, that's not. Never mind. That movement's not an always. He got extra jumps, and I'm like, aha, jumps.
Yeah, I don't think those jumps this time.
It's a cycle, so it's unimportant. You got really good spiny RMG there. Lucky. I don't know how you manipulate that. I feel like there has to be a minute. Here we go. Danny off to the races, off to talk to Captain Toad. Let's see how much of his shelter he destroys. Oh, that's pretty good. Leaving about half of it. I think he can stay warm with that.
Yeah, more than VGR.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, VGR kind of just destroyed all of it, and I think Toad's gonna freeze. I don't know what's gonna happen to him. Maybe we'll see Toad later in the race, and we'll see how that worked out for him.
I mean, I know someone's happy about that, but not me. But like, I know someone who would be happy.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That
god,
made
that
me
clean movement.
That made me. Toad made me remember that there's a match with Toad. And never mind. Oh, well. It's back from stuff anyway. Anyway. But yeah, going off into the end of Snow Kingdom, meaning we've got Snowdram coming up. This is a very... Snowdram's kind of at the point where at the beginning where it was introduced in the game, it was a pretty tough trick because we didn't know much about vectoring. Oh, Danny going for the roll cancel bounce? Oh, so good. Getting the immediate double bounce strat. Love to see it. But as I was saying about Snowdram, when it was initially introduced to runs, we didn't know much about vectoring and how useful it was in the middle of jumps. We knew that it was really good at increasing your speed when you're vaulting and triple jumping, but we didn't know that it was possible to vector cap bounces and stuff. But since then, we've gotten a lot of new technology that makes Snowdram a lot easier and less risky to go for. So never expect to see somebody fail, but can lose a lot of time if it goes out of hand.
VGR with the setup list.
Very nicely done. Making it look easy. Just with the insane amount of distance you're able to accrue with the rainbow spin in the middle, just going a little bit off to the side. Vectoring, so useful in this game, just going at a diagonal to get the X and Y velocities maximized and get as much total velocity as possible. Very nicely done.
But Allison, I agree.
Danny's still not doing Goomba vectors. I'm so sad. You need to see them, Danny.
Save?
Saves more than you'd think. I don't remember exactly how much.
Danny taking a guess at the Goomba room.
That's like a 8-second death. No worries. It's one of the better deaths you can take. Obviously, you don't want to take a death, but that's just more of a confusing one. Like, okay, that's silly. Yeah. Still unfortunate, of course, but like it's more like, oh, I had a little bit of a hiccup coming out of the wall there. Off to a little bit of a bad start, but not the end of the world. Here we go. Danny getting
prages in the chat.
Get your prages for Snowdram for sure. And VGR in the middle of that going to be lining up for fish and dips. Looks like we're going to get the back-to-back Snowdram to fish and dips combo. Let's see this. Let's take a peek at the Snowdram. Oh, that's a little bit too far to the left, but should be able to make it work with vectoring. Yep, very nice.
Oh, just barely.
Yep, it was a sus setup, but you're able to make it work with just better vectors in the air. But here we go, VGR fish and dips. Going for the double bonk, very nicely done. Such a clean clip. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful moon grab. Staying out of bounds without even a question. So nice. Very, very good stuff.
Extend the hitbox with a shake. I love how the shake hitbox still stays even though the animation is finished for a bit.
It's so nice. It makes things so much more lenient underwater. Roll double bonk. Danny, you better go for single bonk now. Single bonk, another version of that strategy. Technically don't need to bonk, but a lot more easy with the bonk setups that to the point where I think single bonk is probably what we're going to be getting in runs for a long while. But essentially, the way it works, you bonk against the wall, then the fish gets pushed a little bit backwards, and then while the fish is recovering from that bonk hit stun, you shake the controller while it's being pushed a little bit back, and then you get shoved out of bounds. So you're able to do that with one bonk. It's easier to set up with two. So we'll see what Danny decides to go for. Considering he's scoffing at VGR's silly, petty double bonk, we might be seeing a single bonk.
Danny, you better be going for the single bonk now.
We'll see coming up. We're also probably gonna see some Spiritless on the other side of the screen, which is really the make or break kingdom for Danny because he can lose a lot of time going for the risky strats in Spiritless. You don't want to see it, but it can happen. So we'll have to see. So Danny making his way over to the chest. One thing that's especially notable about single bonk, you need to have a really good setup going in. That looks good. Oh
Oh, not
no!
getting the single bong.
Spun a little too early. I'll shut up. It's okay, Daddy.
Danny,
It happens
no.
to most of us. That's tough. It's tough. It's hard to set up. You need to be in the middle left of the chest, and then you need to shake right as the fish's tail wiggles a little bit from the recoil. So pretty precise timing. Not easy to make it work. Not a huge time loss overall. But now we got VGR and Luncheon. Far more interesting Kingdom than Seaside. Just nobody likes Seaside, am I right? Going for the first Spirit Skip. Oh, that's so clean. So clean. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff from VGR.
Very nice. With the Vector round, I usually have to dive there.
Dude, I was so annoyed one time. I actually with the roll long jump strat, without even like a spin time, I was too fast and I dived into the lava.
Oh no!
What are you doing, VGR? That was
VGR,
so
what
risky.
are you doing?
That was so risky for no reason. Why? You should. Okay. So I'll break that down. Basically, VGR missed the normal movement that you go for there, and decided to back it up, going for a Sharane bounce on the pole. This is a really tough slot. So you can make it work though. Okay, very nice. But yeah, that Sharane bounce easily could have failed, and he would have fallen into the lava, unable to recover, lost 20 plus seconds. That was incredibly unnecessary and risky for a backup, but making it work nonetheless. So can't complain too much. I'm going to be continuing on with the rest of Spiritless Luncheon.
I know that there is experiments with getting the Pillar Moon during turnips instead of now.
Yeah. It's fine, guys. I saved one over PB. Dude, I hate when PBs have bad suicides. It feels so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Now we get to see the best sub area in the game.
It's okay. It's up there. Best is jump out climb.
VGR taking a bong.
Hey, he knows the backup! That's the first time I've seen somebody do that right. If you shake to the right with the with Cappy, more pro tips with BP. If you shake to the right with Cappy there, when you bonk, even if you fall off of the stage, Cappy will home into when he's going in the trajectory to get back to Mario, he'll fall into the pole, which saves a lot of time over having to do the get up animation with Mario. Love to see people doing that.
Very nice Spiritless from Danny.
Oh, and VGR getting a nice Shrine bounce. Unfortunately, not getting the turnip first try. See if Danny can have a better fit. Such good turnips from VGR. So nicely done.
Yes.
Here we go. Danny going to be entering slots. Not a super big, difficult part of Luncheon, but can trip people up sometimes. I've been having some trouble with it myself, but making it look so easy. It is. Oh, thanks for trying it, Danny. Thank you. I appreciate you. That's funny. I don't know. I feel like it might work. And it doesn't seem like it would lose time to go for. So maybe we'll see. I'll talk to the powers that be about it. Getting a little bit of a weird Cappy angle when breaking that crate there. But now going to be going for Invis block jump. Kind of gone down to a science at this point. But still can't trip people. Oh, going for rainbow spinless. Very nice. I'm going to be making it. Very good. People, y'all gotta start going for the triple jump there. It's worth it, I swear.
No, guys, this isn't a race anymore. This is just protest with BP.
BP getting so excited about people knowing unpopular strats and backups is so wholesome for some reason. Yay! Okay, ooh, I'm wholesome now. That's awesome. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, nice. Oh, did you just do Sharade Bounce cap stall? Holy crap. Nice job, Danny. That was good. You need to get basically max height off of your shrouded bounce in order to make that work. Typically, you're always going to see a cap bounce, a cap stall into the wall that gets you a little bit more height there. So, very nicely done from Danny making that work. And also, I think, oh, did he? That's so dumb. Throwing the turnip over is such an annoying mistake. Oh wait, did he? I think I saw Talkatoo. I might be tripping. What's going on? Okay, I saw Talkatoo. It was not the turnip. I'm silly. Yeah, exactly what VGR said. It's invisible block jump, like I said, is pretty much down to a science at this point. You know where you're going to jump. You have a sense for where the invisible blocks are after like an hour of practice. You just need to make sure you don't fall. Because if you don't get quite a good vector on your triple jump, if you don't get a good vector on your cap bounce / rainbow spin, then you have a pretty good shot at being a little bit off in your alignment. And that's really, really scary. And speaking of, we've got Danny going for that right now. Oh my god! Making that work. Jeez, that was scary.
Yeah, all on pace means just that they're on a PB pace. And, it's just scary to mess up.
Very. There's that.
Danny?
How much was losing? What?
I was just about to say, Danny actually doing the pro strats for, Magma Room.
What do you do?
So VGR didn't shake after the jump, well, Danny did.
Oh,
So
I see. Gotcha.
Yeah, after the big jump at the beginning.
Yeah, that's a small optimization you can do that saves a little bit of time for sure. And I think he does the fast thing here. Oh, he doesn't. That was an accident? Yeah, fair enough. VGR immediately defending himself. Excuse me, I do the fastest strats everywhere. Please do not judge me. It was purely a mistake, okay? Second ever sub sticks? Yo! Congrats! Are you serious? That's actually
13.
nuts. I didn't. Okay, that didn't. It didn't occur to me that was like a good face luncheon. Nicely done. Let's go. Sub 6 a really good luncheon pace. For certain. And here we go. Going into Ruin. Not the most interesting kingdom. Thankfully, VGR wrapping it up. But while we're both still here in the auto-scroller boss, we got to do some shout-outs. First of all, shout-outs to all of our competitors in the SMO Division S and all divisions leagues for the 90% tournament. Really, really fun game. You love to see people at all levels getting into SMO, and especially these two really pushing the limits of the game and not getting discouraged by the monster that is Tyrone with this 56-55. Absolutely insane. Shoutouts to everybody in the SMO community. And shoutouts to Saren for restreaming all these races. Does a really good job hosting the CCG tournaments and events and all that. So huge props to him. And yeah, thanks to other commentator Lucine. Thank you so much. It's been great commentating with you.
Great commentating with you as well.
And I do believe there is still donations open for the winner of this tournament.
Not this tournament.
Not anymore? Okay. I thought it was the Division S.
Is it Division S, or I thought it was just Pro League?
I wasn't too sure, but either way, if you'd like to contribute to whatever we have going on there, then is it exclamation point donation or something? I'm not too sure what it is in chat, but yeah. Please, if you want to support these runners, do that for sure, and shoot all of them a follow. Really appreciated. Yeah, here we go, Bowser's. Bowser's really fun kingdom. Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of Bowser's, even though my golds kind of suck. Yeah.
I've never seen the triple jump. I always just long jump, single jump off that railing.
Yeah, that's that's been starting to be implemented at at higher levels, but it's honestly not too difficult of a strat. The issue with it is if you don't do small jumps and land at the corner of the fence post, you're not really going to be able to get the triple jump off. So you need to be very precise about how you time your jumps there, which is the main reason it's a lot more difficult. The long jump, single jump strat is a lot more lenient and doesn't lose a lot of time, so it's still not at all bad to go for that.
Yeah.
Shards time.
And we are gonna see newer shards, it seems.
Let's go. Looking good so far. No down throw shards. Neither of these guys use Joy-Cons, unfortunately. Fortunately, what am I saying?
Yeah, fortunately, they don't
Oh,
use Joy-Cons.
beautiful. So good.
Very clean birdless shards.
Love to see that. Yeah, recently that spin pound to get a lot more speed going over to the where the moon spawns has been implemented.
Pedestal.
Moon pedestal, that's a good name for it, yeah. I find it actually really difficult to be in time to do that because essentially you have to be spinning while the Pokeo is about to poke at you, and that's one risky because if you take damage, then there's a shot that the Pokeo might not hit the bomb and you might not get birdless in the first place, and then you'll also lose the time from having to take damage and get the damage refill. So pretty risky strat and really cool to see it being implemented at the top level. Is that bonking? Yeah.
Danny, unfortunately not getting enough height. VGR is gonna go for Star Bomba. It does seem to make it work.
Very nicely done.
Now, fun fact is what I've learned from watching a Sarbamba tutorial. Obviously, I'm not going to implement it. But you actually have to collect those coins, or else Cappy might home in on them.
You're right. Yes. Yeah. Cappy's kind of a troll. Even if you aim with first person, then Cappy will tend to go after the coins rather than go directly where you say. See what nice cutscene skip. That was cool.
Which is why sometimes in people room you'll see Cappy going for the trash can rather than the lever. He prioritizes coins and captures over anything else.
Yeah, the fact that coins are prioritized over captures really annoys me so frequently in the
Oh, are they
categories.
actually?
They are. Cappy genuinely, if he's closer to a coin than a capture, he will get the coin.
That is dumb.
It's horrible game design. Like that is so dumb.
It should be the other way around.
Easily, yes. Not even a point of contention.
No, it's not. There's no arguing. It should just be reversed.
Literally, there is simply zero reason for Cappy to prioritize coins, especially considering there are an infinite supply in this game.
Yes.
Here we go. VGR getting a really nice 400 bunny split. Just been making it so hard for Danny to catch up at all with this run. It's honestly so impressive how well VGR has been playing with that. What was it? It was almost a gold day metro, a 4 minute bunnies, really good, and then he had another really solid split. So, very good stuff from him.
And he unfortunately getting a triple jump there, unable to cancel the triple jump.
I'm glad you noticed that. That's actually a pretty... It's like at least a half of a second of a time loss for something so silly. Like, it's a really small mistake, but the fact that you get a much higher jump rather than just single jumping and getting like no height going over to the platform, it actually loses a lot. So, good catch on that. Kind of unfortunate to see it happen now.
I've been called out on that before, and I know too much about it, even with a 105.
No, it's alright. If you can do anything, even at lower levels, to minimize small time losses, that'll benefit you a lot later on as you improve in the game. So definitely good to learn as much as you can about the time losses that exist in the game, because there's some that are just deceiving, you know?
VGR did go for and get top required though.
Very nice. And it's time for target acquired. Going for the new version?
Newer target acquired. New target acquired.
Easy making. Oh, such a good spin pass. So fast. Very, very nicely done. So well done from VGR. And although it was looking kind of bleak after Moon, after Wooded, this game's kind of a troll. You know, there's this little thing called escape, and
Oh god.
escape, while not the most difficult portion of the speedrun, it's really punishing because no matter where you die in escape, you'll have to respawn at the very beginning of it, and it's about a 2-minute sequence. So we'll have to see how that ends up going for these runners, and it's not over till it's over. So Danny's still definitely got some stuff to play for. Keep this as close as possible within that 2-minute range, just in case there's something that could happen. Gets us to a bracket reset.
And the lost time is dependent on where you are, because I think at 2D it's 30 seconds and at Pillars it's 2 minutes.
More than 30 seconds for 2D for sure, but yes.
Okay.
Probably like, it's 2 minutes at the end of Pillars, a minute at the start of Pillars, 45 at 2D skip. No, 40. But 30 is probably the most common estimate because that makes sense where it is. It might be 30. Maybe I'm wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if I were wrong there.
I think it depends where you die in 2D, because I think at 2D skip it's 30, and then like at I think it's the faster version, basically 2D skip, but at the end. But Danny messing up Birdless, having to reset.
I hate Birdless. It's so troll sometimes. What the?
Getting a jump instead of a ground pound.
Yeah, missing the spin pound there is not uncommon actually, and it's a really frustrating mistake. But that should be good topper required. Nice. Boink.
Right.
I love just the little boink that you get on topper. Alright.
Yes.
We're gonna watch VGR and really harshly judge whatever vectors he gets. Okay. Alright, let's see this VGR. Oh wait, that's actually good first jump. A little bit early on that second jump, didn't get a lot of space, but oh, that's beautiful. Oh, gonna even land so far.
That's beautiful.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I can't even judge that second jump. It was intentional. So good. Beautiful. Man, that was an insane first triple jump. Very nice.
Barely bonking on that roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and actually, I think that's the fastest. Oh, well, okay. Now we can judge him again.
Now we can judge him.
We can extra judge him. What are you doing? You have a 5800.
Yo, what are you doing?
What is up with that, VGR? You gotta learn that right now. Pronto. What? Dude, caps all you in, man.
Everybody in chat judge VG. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
One wall jump moon skip and gets it? No. That is where you're wrong.
I can even agree on VP with this one. Doing a spin pound instead of a jump dive.
That is so much more risky for no reason. Stop cooking him? Okay. Look, VGR is currently on 58 pace. Like, I will cook him as much as I can, knowing that, alright?
Yes.
58 in a race is nuts. He might be on low 59. I'm not too sure. I didn't see his Bowser exit, but I think he's on 58 pace.
I think he might need comp sub to get 58, but I don't know. Like, or close to comp sub.
I wasn't sure, but probably not. I couldn't tell. Don't worry, guys. I'll get a 118 chapel. That's okay. You know, I'm up for it. We got the Bowser fight right now.
Yeah, he did 2 wall jumps.
He did do 2 wall jumps. To the surprise of literally everybody here.
Which is why we're cooking him.
Okay, don't take 2 damage here. I think he's fine. Oh my god.
This is the fast hacks!
VGR!
Almost taking damage.
Don't take damage.
Hack.
Don't do it.
Oh,
this
no.
is not good. He has to get this. Yeah,
Oh
that's a
my
really hard one. It's really hard to back that up with that method.
Oh my god.
VGR clearly never having failed this in the past.
Clearly.
No!
Oh my
VGR!
god, no! VGR,
God.
what are you doing?
He's letting Danny catch up. It's for the content.
Yeah,
VGR is
it's
content build. Don't do this again! It doesn't work, VGR! Okay, he made
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Oh my god! No more heart spawn. No more
What
heart
is
spawn.
going on? I'm gonna lose my voice after this.
No more heart spawn in this. It's not. He's not
Oh my
gonna get the
god.
hat.
Oh my
He's
god.
never. He's never had this happen before. Wait, does he not know how this works? VGR,
Bro,
please.
He's got too fast.
Okay,
He's got
okay.
too fast before it's no good.
Okay, now he's gonna
Oh
take
my
it
god, and
slow.
he's not
Okay,
getting
please
faster.
take this safe. Do not roll over these. Okay, good. It is possible to roll over those flames. I'm so glad he did not go for that.
Let's see if he forgets to count though.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay. 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 We can breathe.
Yes.
We
Okay.
can breathe for now.
May-
When you
Ooh,
have
let
too
him
high of
cook.
a, when you have too high of a level to not know the casual strat.
Literally. I mean, that's not even really the casual strat. It's just knowing that the fast strat doesn't work after you miss it once. Like, it's not a common mistake. Lots of people just straight up don't know that. And VGR just so good that he just has never failed that before. He took okay, breaking down what happened in that fight. Essentially on the third phase, he took damage very, very early, which is fine, but what it does, that messes up your timing for one, but the other thing that it can do is there's a really low chance you'll take 2 damage if you're too slow. That one rarely happens, but it is possible. So thankfully he didn't take 2 damage. That would have maybe killed the entire run, but otherwise, the backup.
Danny getting past
just not knowing
us.
that.
Letting Danny catch up like a lot here.
True, he probably lost over a minute on that. Still on 59 pace. That's so funny.
And
Bros,
and anything can happen in
Bro is still Bros. Yeah, anything can happen in Bros. So true. Bro can still get a 59 losing over a minute in Moon. What is this?
Everybody get your cat gems in the chat with no audio.
He just missed like, did he miss like every shot there? Okay, he got every shot. How did those hit? Okay, I'm just bad at pillars. I'm just bad at pillars. I'm taking the yellow out. That was bad. That was bad by me. Bad call on comps. Sorry. Alright, just don't get invisible now, please, VGR.
Don't get invisible. Don't get invisible.
It's not over until it's over in this game. If you get a frame perfect misinput, then you can get invisible. There we go.
Oh no, okay, so that's the one for VGR. GG's to both runners.
Man,
And Sarah bringing up the
congratulations to video game review for a 5952 or 5949. Not too sure which it is, depending on whether we got the synchronization resolved early on in this race. But GG's. Getting, yeah, man, clutching out the 59. That's so impressive. Very, very nicely done. GG's VGR. And let's see if Danny can finish us off in a 1-0.
A game nerd. Danny did do XC skip.
Oh man, wait, did VGR? That might disqualify him.
No, Danny did.
Yeah, I know, but did VGR? Then if he didn't, he might be DQ'd. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, let's see. Wait, Danny might be on might be able to 1-0 this, which not too bad losing over a minute in British.
No, I think this is gonna be a one.
Unless
Sync is wrong.
Decent, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what he gets. He'll come and go afterwards.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's a 1-0-1-2 on our end. That was a really good pillar. That was a 53 pillar.
10103 on our end.
Yeah, we'll see. It's possible. 1-0-57 with 130 in wooded. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. It happens. It happens. Way to keep going though. That's a really. It's honestly so hard to continue races after stuff like that happens, and still pulling out a 1-0 is not too shabby at all. So
No,
GG's to Danny and GG's to Video Game Review for our champion of the Super Mario Odyssey Division S League. So we'll be getting both of these runners in for an interview soon, I believe. Do we have Danny here now?
That's about right now.
Hello.
Hey, VGR. Good job.
Thanks. It was 58 3x pace until moon. That's
Okay, I
good.
was right. Okay, I thought you were on 58 pace, but I wasn't sure. I'm so sorry
Yeah, I needed,
about that fight.
I needed a 508.
Yeah.
I got a 615.
The rare
Can't-
615 moon.
Can't
Hey,
win
that's
that, but
GG's
that's,
nonetheless.
that's
I
better than my
played pretty
wooded.
good. Yeah, I guess.
When the
Yeah, I
moon
played-
split is still better than the wooded split.
I played pretty good throughout. That if I got like a 503, that would have been a best BM for me, which would have been cool, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it was a solid run. Like 58 3x pace till the very end. That's just nuts for a race.
Yeah,
How many 58s do you have at this point, BGR?
I think like 47.
Gee.
He's so good at this game. What the heck? And 57's coming soon, right?
I hope so. I mean, I had 58 flat for like a month and a half. It's torturing me in many different weird ways, but I'll get it.
Let's go. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Yeah, the race. Danny, just gotta congratulate you again for keeping it together after that wooded. I'm sorry, I know that's what nobody wanted to see, but like you had some good splits, right? Like luncheon was really solid.
Yeah, I mean I golded Lake by like 3. Does that count?
That was nuts, dude. You brought Lake back so hard. And then the platform clip too. That was
Oh,
really
yeah,
good.
true. No.
Those
I
were
mean,
both really nice.
and the luncheon was a sub 6. That was good, and that was about it. The rest was kind of shit. But I think probably like if I wouldn't have made the wooden mistake, I was so far behind. VGR wouldn't have made the moon mistake, so he probably would have been in my PV. So I'm not too upset. Like it's
Yeah,
fine.
that's reasonable. VGR is just too good at this game, and you had some good splits too, right? Like the 4 flat bunnies. That was pretty solid, right, VGR?
Yeah, that was easily the split I was proudest of in that run, other than a 216 cap, but it's cap, so
Oh, you got 216. I didn't even notice. Damn, nice.
yeah.
I got a 221, so I think I win here.
Also, to
True.
clear up this one wall jump moon skip misconception, I do know how to do it. I just there's a period of time, like about a month ago, where I would like miss it so many times, and one of them was in a race. And then I decided that it's like half a second, and I didn't care about it, so I dropped it to not lose a minute.
Okay, fair enough. That's
Also,
fair.
no one,
That's
no
fair.
one. I don't think anyone noticed my default after Moonskip. Is that worth
Oh, I
something?
didn't. Nice.
I did
That's
not.
great.
Oh, unfortunately not.
That's so
We
sad.
were kind of
Yeah.
focused on VGR's Bowser fight, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I almost died. I was so scared.
You almost
I
died
don't know.
twice, actually.
I don't know if you heard me, but for the record, the same strat that you do for third phase does not work after you miss it once. I think
Yeah.
you can do it, but it's really
You
precise.
could do it once, but then after that, I guess not, because I didn't
I just
mess
think
up.
it's really precise in general afterwards, and I don't think it's worth going for because it's in general. I think fast stats only save a second to a second and a half each time. So yeah,
No, that was a very careless mistake, but it didn't end up costing me anything but a little bit of my ego, so it's not a big deal.
well, we can live with a little bit of ego cut off, I guess.
Yeah,
Let's. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll get a 58 3x or maybe even better in the Pro League.
Like yeah,
But yeah, I've also gotten a 3x and a 1x in this S division, so I really shouldn't care.
for sure, for sure. Well, congratulations to both of you, and congratulations VGR for winning this part of the series, and GG's Danny for runner up. That's really good. Nicely done.
GG's.
But Saren, I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, BP, do you have any idea what he's talking about? What Saren's talking about in chat?
I sure do wish there were another any percent tournament coming up. Is this the Pro League? I'm honestly not too
Yes.
up to date on this.
I was doing
Okay,
a
yeah.
bit. I was doing a bit.
I'm sorry you did the bit for the wrong person. I'm unfortunately unaware of these things. But hey, more SMO any percent. You love to see it. Love SMO any percent. And we got all the pros in this one. And stay tuned for more action on that end. And it'll be hype. It'll be hype.
All the pros and me. So
Yes.
No, Danny, you're a pro at this point. Get
Oh.
over
Go
it.
watch a 4-2 pipe.
Like what? You're 16th or 17th?
16.
Yeah, GG's, GG's. So yeah,
GG's.
that'll do it for
Yeah.
everybody. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for
Fun,
more.
and I'm really excited to do more in the Pro League.
Definitely. And I think we're rating 040 doing his first Mario Sunshine run. So that'll be fun. Woo! Stay tuned for that.
Woo.
Shoot him a follow. He's really good at Odyssey and then he's learning SMS.